What if I told you that the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and building real wealth isn't about making more money? 3 years ago, I was drowning in $47,000 of debt, working a job I hated, and couldn't even afford a $400 emergency. Today, I have a 6-figure net worth and complete financial peace. The game changer? 5 simple habits that took me less than 30 minutes a day. No get-rich-quick schemes, no side hustles, just 5 proven habits that millionaires use but nobody talks about. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step blueprint to transform your financial life starting today. Let's dive in. Here's the brutal truth about money in America. 78% of us live paycheck to paycheck, not because we don't earn enough, but because nobody ever taught us the habits that actually build wealth. We're taught to work hard, pay our bills, and hope for the best. But hope isn't a strategy. The wealthy operate differently. They follow specific daily habits that compound over time, creating financial freedom while everyone else stays stuck. I'm going to share the exact 5 habits that pulled me out of financial chaos and have helped thousands of my viewers do the same. Some of these will surprise you. Let's get started with habit number 1. This is the habit that changes everything, and most people get it completely backwards. The average person pays everyone else first: the landlord, the credit card company, Netflix, Amazon, and then saves whatever's left over. Spoiler alert, there's never anything left over. Here's what wealthy people do differently. The moment money hits their account, they pay themselves first. Before a single bill gets paid, 20% goes straight into savings and investments. I know what you're thinking. I can't afford to save 20%. I said the same thing. But here's the secret: you can't afford not to. When I started, I could barely scrape together 5%. But I automated it. Every payday, 5% automatically transferred to my savings account before I could even think about it. Then I increased it by 1% every single month. After a year, I was at 17% and didn't even miss the money because I never saw it in the first place. Set up automatic transfers the day after your paycheck hits. Start with whatever you can, even if it's just 3%. The amount matters less than building the habit. Your future self will thank you when you have a real emergency fund instead of another maxed-out credit card. You cannot manage what you don't measure, period. This habit alone saved me $600 a month, and I didn't give up anything important. Most people have no idea where their money actually goes. They think they spend $200 on food, but it's really $450. They think that daily coffee is only $5, but it's actually $150 a month that could be invested and worth $75,000 in 30 years. I'm not saying don't buy coffee. I'm saying know exactly what you're trading for that coffee. Here's how to do this. For the next 30 days, track every single dollar you spend. Use an app like Mint or a NAB, or just use a simple spreadsheet. Write down everything: the mortgage, the groceries, that random $3 app purchase you forgot about. After 30 days, you'll be shocked. You'll find money leaking out in subscriptions you forgot you had. Impulse purchases that add up to hundreds, and small expenses that are secretly destroying your wealth-building potential. When I did this, I found I was spending $89 a month on subscriptions I never used, $200 on eating out because I was too tired to cook, and $150 on random Amazon purchases I couldn't even remember buying. That's $439 a month. $5, $268 a year, going absolutely nowhere. Track it, face it, fix it. This habit is a total game changer for breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Here's how it works. Instead of spending money the moment you earn it, you spend this month what you earned last month. I know this sounds impossible if you're living on the edge right now, but stay with me. This creates a 30-day buffer between earning and spending, which eliminates financial stress almost overnight. Start small. Try to build just a 1-week buffer. Put 1 week of expenses in your checking account and don't touch it. Then build to 2 weeks. Eventually, you'll have a full month's worth of expenses sitting there before the month even starts. When I finally achieved this, everything changed. Bills weren't stressful anymore because the money was already there. I stopped overdrafting. I stopped using credit cards for emergencies. I finally felt like I was in control instead of money controlling me. This takes time to build, but pair it with habit number 1, paying yourself first, and you'll get there faster than you think. Impulse purchases are wealth killers. That great deal on something you don't need, the emotional shopping after a bad day, the upgrade you don't really need, these destroy financial progress. The 24-hour rule is simple. Before making any non-essential purchase over $50, wait 24 hours. For purchases over $200, wait a full week. This does two powerful things. First, it breaks the emotional spell of impulse buying. That dopamine hit you get from clicking buy now fades, and you see the purchase clearly. Second, it forces you to really consider if you want this thing or if you want what this money could become. Here's my personal twist. I calculate what that money could be worth in 30 years if invested. That $300 impulse purchase? That's $2,400 in 30 years with average market returns. Am I willing to trade $2,400 of future wealth for this thing I'll probably forget about next month? Sometimes the answer is yes, and that's totally fine. But most of the time, 24 hours later, I realize I don't actually want it. I've personally saved over $4,000 in the past year using this one simple rule. Add items to a wish list. Sleep on it. If you still want it tomorrow, and it fits your budget, buy it guilt-free. This is the habit nobody talks about, but absolutely separates people who build wealth from people who don't. Every single week, spend 15 minutes reviewing your money. Every Sunday morning, I sit down with my coffee and review 3 things. What I spent last week, what's coming up this week, and my progress toward my goals. That's it. 15 minutes. But this weekly check-in keeps you accountable, catches problems before they become disasters, and keeps your financial goals front and center instead of forgotten. Most people avoid looking at their money because they're afraid of what they'll find. But financial freedom doesn't come from ignorance. It comes from awareness and intentional action. During your money meeting, review your spending, update your budget, check your account balances, and remind yourself why you're doing this. Are you building an emergency fund? Paying off debt? Saving for a house? Keep that goal visible. I schedule mine like any other important appointment. It's non-negotiable. This 15-minute habit has made me more money and saved me from more financial stress than anything else on this list. There it is, 5 money habits that will genuinely change your life. Pay yourself first, track every dollar, live on last month's income, use the 24-hour rule, and hold weekly money meetings. None of these are sexy. None of them will make you rich overnight. But that's exactly why they work. Wealth isn't built in viral moments, it's built in boring consistency over time. Pick one habit. Start today. Not tomorrow, not Monday, today. Then add another habit next month. In 6 months, you'll be amazed at your progress. In a year, you'll be financially unrecognizable. If this helped you, smash that like button and subscribe for more no BS financial advice. Drop a comment telling me which habit you're starting with. I read every single one. Now go take control of your money. You've got this.